don't want to hear it, okay? I don't know why I did this with this finger. A little bit of a fail. You're not invited, okay? The nails are off, finally. They stayed on for more than 3 weeks. It was kind of a pain to get them off. That's the only thing I didn't like about them. But now that I don't have them, we're gonna put on my blue shampoo. Before, when I had them, my boyfriend had to put it on my head because I was scared that the plastic is gonna get ruined by this, because this is a very heavy duty stuff. So the idea is to just put it on kind of like a mask more than a shampoo, and then let it sit for like 10 minutes. I just took a bit of a break to upload a reel on Instagram, and it is already 4 p.m. I don't know when I'm gonna finish today because I just feel like I have not done anything today. Today has just been so scattered. I had to take care of some documentation that I needed to finish, like without getting too much into specifics, so that took like such a long time. Other than that, I feel like I've been just replying to messages, just doing small things here and there, so it feels like I've done nothing else. It's not a great feeling, you know, not great. In the last video, I did a challenge for the duration of the week where I had to sort out my work-life balance ratio, basically not spending my entire life in front of my computer. So that challenge was a success, I would say. I was able to do it pretty much every single day. For this week, we could try a different challenge, which would be to sort out my sleeping schedule. So I don't want to hear it. Like when I tell you my hours, the time I go to bed, the time I wake up, I don't want to hear it, okay? I know it's gonna be late for some people, early for others. It is just what time I go to sleep and what's late for me, and what time I wake up and what's early for me. Believe me, I used to commute to work every single day and I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. every day. I know how it is. I don't have to do that anymore, and I probably never will, because I will never like getting up early. So what is early for me and what we are aiming for is 7 a.m. And when I say 7 a.m., it means that I'm out of bed at 7 a.m. So today, for example, my alarm was set at 7:30 and I managed to crawl out of bed a little bit before 8 so that I started work at 8. And because of that, I didn't get to do a workout, for example. So that's something important for me as well, and I would like to get a handle on that and do my regular workouts. If I'm to get out of bed at 7, I have to be in bed by 10:30. If you think that's super early, whatever, I need my sleep. I'm an old woman, I need my sleep. So that's the plan, that's the challenge, you know? Be in bed. I don't know why I did this with this finger. Be in bed by 10:30, be out of bed by 7. Just now done with work and it's 7 o'clock. Don't yell at me, I just had to finish some stuff. We just had dinner, we watched the new episode of The White Lotus. I don't know, I don't get this show anymore. It's like nothing is happening. I don't need to have like fireworks or crazy stuff happening, but it just feels like it's not leading anywhere, you know? I also just did my taxes and I feel like celebrating because they are gonna pay me money. So there's like a overcharge. I don't know how to call this in English, but yeah, great. I've never had this much fun doing taxes. Right now it's after 8 and I have to do some stuff for the freelance work. And besides that, I had a brilliant idea that I have to start editing differently. I end up spending my entire weekend just editing. I have to like split it up and edit as days go on. If I would be able to do it at least like 2 times of the week, that's already gonna be such a difference. But I have 2 hours before I have to be in bed in order to make this challenge. So not much time is left for me, but we're gonna try to achieve that all. Hello and good morning on Tuesday. Today I got out of bed at 7:20, so a little bit of a fail, but I had a terrible night's sleep, honestly. I don't know why. I couldn't fall asleep and then I was waking up, so that's my excuse. Then I just went on with my day. I sat at my computer at 7:30. I started work. Then I had breakfast, and then finally I mustered up the strength to go and have a run. But I'm so glad I did had that running session because it was great. Honestly, great. I just felt better when I got off the treadmill than I felt when I was getting on it, you know? And that's the goal with exercising. So, plot twist, it really works. Working out is great. Who would have thought? So now I got ready with my hair and all, but we're going out tonight anyways, so I just ticked it off and it honestly takes me like 10 minutes to do it. Okay, so what's on the agenda today? I am going to start on a new task for this week. The last couple tasks have been just purely UX, and this one is UX and UI. The first phases of research have already been done. So I was just reading through the provided documentation and now I'm going to start gathering my insights. And it honestly, again, looks like a very, very interesting task. Another thing about this task is that it's a new feature. It's not a redesign, which my previous tasks have mostly been redesigns of some kind. Something very unusual happened. So it's 4:30 and I think I'm gonna be done for today. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that I will just leave this place and go relax, because I will probably be working on this freelance stuff. I have to check my email. If I didn't get any emails, then I'm done. Let's see. I did get emails. So yeah, signing off, going to my other job, hehe. I am designing a newsletter for the company that I'm working with. I've never done this before, but I've designed a lot of graphic design materials for this company. I created their kind of brand identity. So I'm working with what we're already established as their style, things like that. Like I mentioned in the previous video, this freelance work is gonna be more focused around graphic design, not necessarily UX design. And you know, I can just do it all. What can I say? I'm a jack of all trades, for better or for worse. I can even design you a home if you want. But now it's around 6 o'clock and I'm done. We are actually going out because it is our anniversary, one of our anniversaries that we celebrate. So you're staying home, you're not going with me, it's a private event. You're not invited, okay? So putting down my phone, I'm pretty much ready, just have to change my clothes and we're going because I'm super hungry. Running outside is so much harder, but you know what keeps motivating me? The thought of running in Barcelona on a promenade next to the sea when the sun is shining. But okay, let's come back down to earth for now. I haven't filmed yesterday. I went to bed late. I woke up late on Wednesday, so I already failed the challenge technically, but I'm still trying. So today was better. But yeah, on Wednesday I just woke up tired and so over everything, so I didn't want to pick up the camera at all. Today I'm working on the same thing I did yesterday. I figured out some interesting new solutions, so I'm happy with it. I think everything's on the right track. Not much to say. I feel like I haven't been really talking that much this week. I don't know, I'm kind of going through the motions. Don't have that much to report. Either by the end of this week or the beginning of next week, I will get a lot of feedback on some stuff that has been like on the backlog. That's why it's been a little more chill. I don't know if you picked up on that. So I think everything's gonna ramp up again next week. So probably more talking is going to be happening then. An interesting thing today that's going to happen is that I'm going to have an English class. It is one of perks of the job, a class that is really aimed to work on our accents so that they are more, you know, American, I guess. Everything I wanted to do, and right now I think I'm gonna like finish up the day watching some educational materials, making some notes, learning basically. We're having such a beautiful weather. I think tomorrow is the first day of spring, or no, it's today. Today is the first day of spring. Okay, that makes total sense because yeah, it feels like spring outside. It's so beautiful. So I'm having my first iced coffee of the year. And for the whole day, I've been recording a time lapse for my reel on Instagram. My phone has been in prison this whole day because I want to keep it exactly in the same position. Happy Friday. It's actually the end of the day. I finished work already. It's been a really quiet day. I actually for this week had my deadline on Thursday, not on Friday like usually, so I submitted my work from that week yesterday. So today have just been finishing up some loose ends. Right now I will be doing some more editing, some content planning, and hopefully I will be able to do something for the freelance work as well, but I'm not sure because in a while I'll be going to visit friends and just spend my evening with friends. And that's what I really need because today was not a great day. I don't know. I don't like days like that at work because I just end up feeling kind of useless. It's silly, I know. In terms of the challenge for this week, I'm afraid I failed. Today was the last day and I got out of bed at 8, completely ignored all my alarms and just kept sleeping. So I think I'm gonna try next week as well. But you know, that's life. Sometimes you fail. Yeah, another week has gone by. Thank you so much for sticking with me and see you next week.